Well, rainy and windy weather going to impact those weekend plans for the tail end of the weekend, Saturday night and into Sunday. We're expecting rainfall that's likely to be around 1 inch with some strong gusty winds at near 40 miles an hour. Right now, we are seeing clouds on the increase. None of the clouds you see right now are going to produce rainfall, and it is fairly comfortable feeling despite being a little more overcast. High school football games this evening, not going to get overly chilly. In fact, we're only going to drop a few degrees down to about 62 by the fourth quarter. So mostly cloudy conditions, but also a nice dry evening. Temperatures are warmer west and south of town. We're still hanging on to 70 in Henry and Fulton counties, low 70s in Putnam County. So here's that storm system. Low pressure in northern Minnesota and a powerful autumn cold front is going to bring us some strong winds and torrential rain at times. So the best day of the weekend to get outdoors is going to be Saturday. We're going to be in the 80s temperature wise. There is going to be a milder breeze with southwest gusts up to about 25 miles an hour, but we are going to be tracking rain and a significant cool down. Dry conditions tonight and dry for most of the day Saturday. By Saturday evening, it's going to be warm, but it's also going to be rainy at times after about sunset. Overnight is when the heaviest rain is going to occur as you're sleeping through Sunday morning, and then by Sunday afternoon, it is going to be blustery and soggy feeling. So let's zoom in closer to home on that hour-by-hour timeline. A little more overcast this evening, but still dry. Saturday, we're up in the 80s temperature-wise. Into the afternoon, we stay dry, but then into the evening, that is when some isolated showers begin to develop. The steadiest rain moves in overnight through Sunday morning, and then by Sunday afternoon, those showers are going to gradually be pushing east, and a very soggy and damp feeling day is expected. Now, thankfully, we're going to hold off on the rain this evening, and we've got meteorologist Kaylee Bowers live in Perrysburg. Kaylee, I know you were saying it was a little cloudy and a little breezy, but at least those bleachers nice and dry this evening.
Yeah, John, that's exactly right. Even though we are forecasting some much needed rain later on this week, and I know everyone's always looking at, okay, what to expect for Friday night for high school football or just for end of the week plans. Tonight, going to be nice and dry. We are seeing a little bit of a clearing of the clouds, but overall, an overcast evening. And yes, it is slightly breezy. As you can see my hair kind of going from side to side just a little bit. If you have that long hair, ponytail or hat is all you really need. But as far as the layers go, yeah, maybe you want a long sleeve or that light jacket for tonight because like John mentioned, those temperatures will be dropping back down no matter where you are. If you're at the Anthony Wayne versus Perrysburg game or you're at another game this evening, you're just staying at home and relaxing for this evening. It's going to be a comfortable and somewhat mild night, seeing those temperatures go from the 60s back down the 50s by tomorrow morning. And like we mentioned, we are here at Perrysburg as they get ready to take on Anthony Wayne. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock this evening, so a little less than 2 hours away. We can see some of the teams starting to warm up just a little bit, but eventually that kickoff again at 7 o'clock for this evening as Perrysburg takes on Anthony Wayne for the Battle of the Maumee. We do have the trophy, actually. We just saw it just a little bit ago, but we're going to continue to hang out and just have a lot of fun for this evening. I mean, the fact that we're almost done with regular season of high school football, I can't believe it. But John, we are seeing some more football-like weather on the way, but today and tomorrow, really not the case.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be football weather, Kaylee. Thanks for that update, and also kind of spooky weather as we head towards late October with temperatures that'll be on the decline this week. So how much rain can you expect? We are still anticipating around an inch for the metro. Now, the overall gist is that there's going to be a little more north and west and a little bit less south and east. That hasn't changed. We've got some brand new data in that's showing about 1.5 inches in Hillsdale and over 1 inch in Monroe County as well. So a little more north of the state line. Temperature-wise, we're going to go from the lower 80s Saturday down into the 60s for the tail end of the weekend. A significant drop in those temperatures. Those showers are going to make for an indoor feeling day Sunday, as well as the blustery breeze that'll be expected. So the umbrella, it is going to be absolutely necessary on Sunday with an 80% rain chance. We do dry out nicely on Monday, but then another batch of showers may be possible Tuesday with an even stronger autumn cold front. Now check out some of those cooler temperatures. Kaylee mentioned it, football feeling weather as we drop down to the 50s. Heading into next weekend, could be a bit more of a brisk night for those high school games with temperatures around 60. Overnight lows may even be in the upper 30s. And overall, after the rain this weekend, we do have some cooler and drier days ahead.